Productivity Arata. On our previous episode, you learned the essence of David Allen's GTD, Getting Things Done methodology, and there are people that say that they didn't achieve the personal productivity that they wished for, but the reason is that they make a very simple mistake that could be avoided. It is necessary to apply contexts to the GTD methodology. Learn the value of context. Imagine that you are at work and your phone rings. It is your son. You'll interrupt everything you're doing to pick it up, and he asks you with a soft voice if you can buy him ice cream when you both go to the beach together during the forthcoming weekend. Of course, you will buy the ice cream, but today is Tuesday and you are at the office. So the context is different. You find the example silly. So let's now switch roles. Imagine that now you are at the beach with your family during the weekend, and then you decide to open your email on your smartphone and just to see if that report from work has arrived. And that's what many people do. They invade the family context with work-related matters, even though they won't be fully capable to do any type of work. Contexts are valuable for those who follow the GTD methodology. It is important that you follow the order of episodes of Productivity Arata series. On episode 11, we underlined the value of using task lists to have an organized life. On episode 12, we presented the essence of the Getting Things Done methodology by David Allen. And the problem of personal productivity is that since people have too much information in their heads, they get into a state of anxiety for not knowing what to do about it. Worse yet, because they don't have task lists, they don't have the help of reminders and organized references. A life without organized lists of responsibilities can be quite tiring. Do you remember the message of video 9 of Productivity Arata? The most tiring task of all is the one that is on our head but we don't perform. That wears down our potential and vitality, and then we become reactive, letting only the urgencies of others invade our life. We don't chase after our own priorities. And we will only achieve that organization when we take into account the contexts. Always think about the frame of mind or the geographical place in which you want to perform a task. One mistake is to keep a single task list with an item named buy light bulb, another one switch light bulbs, another one is a meeting with the finance department, and another one 30-minute run. It doesn't make sense. Each one of these items is to be performed in a different context. I buy the light bulb at the supermarket, I switch the bulb at home, have the meeting at the office, and I run at the park. If I'm looking at activities without a context, I am being inefficient and therefore I become confused. Keep everything organized and updated. During the previous video, we also quickly mentioned the importance of the revision phase. That can be done weekly, for example, by the end of Friday, leaving everything in order for you to rest and have a clear mind during the weekend, and also have everything prepared on Monday. During that revision, we will process our inbox that we have seen in the previous video, and we will also readjust our plan as we move forward. Do our priorities really continue to be the same? Are there other tasks that I can already completely abandon? Or at least transfer to that someday maybe list? Are every calendar items correct? Do I need to check or confirm something with someone? Is the way I describe my projects realistic? Do the next actions make sense? Do I have all the necessary resources? Do I need to involve more people? This is the revision phase that has to be part of our routine so that the GTD methodology works well. If the system isn't always updated, we can't trust our own lists, and then we suffer from anxiety. But if the system is constantly reviewed, we can rest assured that we can trust our own lists. To put it shortly, David Allen's proposition with the GTD methodology is to get everything out of our head and transport into a system with different lists and different contexts. GTD is one of the many different references that we use for the creation of Productivity Ninja course. If on the one hand the GTD can become complex for some people, there are always other ways of applying the same principles in a minimalist and simple way. The most important thing is for you to find the way that fits you, your individuality, in order to naturally become organized without letting things accumulate. I prepared some advanced materials so you can always keep your system up to date with revisions and contexts. The advantage of this is that the system you will use will be part of your routine, so then you can trust its information. To know the different ways for you to achieve that level of organization that go beyond GTD, I want to invite you to know our advanced productivity course, Productivity Ninja, a course with a success story over 5 years long and very satisfied customers. Arata Academy always performs an intense research work. I check the best sources, the best references, and my work consists of delivering everything to you in a clear style, in a practical way, one which respects your individuality. So in order for you to start Productivity Ninja now, you can go to the link that will appear right here.